Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. Today we are going to be looking at your monthly tarot reading prediction for April 2023. So let's get started. Okay, Aries, starting off with the Eight of Pentacles in your present situation, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So with the Ace and the Eight of Pentacles, this combination usually represents to me some sort of new job. It could be like an advancement in position for some of you. It could be a promotion into a different position in the company. It could be a raise. It might be some sort of inheritance or financial increase coming your way. For some of you, I'm also hearing that you could be buying new property or moving into a new home. But I'm seeing an increase in your finances here because whatever you've been working very hard on with this Eight of Pentacles is starting to pay off. You're starting to see the results that you want. And I feel like this is something that you've been learning a lot about on your journey and focusing very hard on. You have the Temperance card here. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. In terms of your career and finances, especially if you are getting a new job, Aries, remember to balance, okay? For some of you, that could mean that you need to ward yourself off against overworking or taking on too much or stressing yourselves out. I am seeing the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands here. So again, remember not to bite off more than you can chew and to stay in that balanced energy. Remember to make time to relax and to get back into that healthy mindset so that you're not overworking yourselves. I'm also feeling, for those of you who are looking more of a relationship reading here, we have this soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like this might be an opposites attract connection for a lot of you with that sense of balance that I'm getting here. For some of you, there could be a past person coming back around for an attempted reconciliation or relationship renewal. Some of you might be excited to hear that. Some of you are like, no, I want nothing to do with this person. So that answer is going to be different for everybody. I'm also hearing for some of you, like some sort of healing here. It might not be with another person, it could be your own healing, like a sense of recovery. I'm hearing for some of you, you might be like changing your diet or trying a new workout plan, or there's some sort of like difference in your lifestyle that you're making here, where you're focusing more on your bodily health or possibly your mental health as well, if you've been thinking about going to therapy. You have the Page of Swords at your base. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is some deception around you right now, Aries, with this Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like some of you need to walk away from something here, and if you're getting a new job, that could just be ending a contract or getting out of a toxic work environment that's no longer serving you, especially with that stressful Ten of Wands there, especially if you've been carrying way too much weight. With this deceptive energy with the Page of Swords, I don't think this is your energy. I think this is another person. It could be somebody at work who's very jealous of your success. It could be a past person, okay, potentially an ex for some of you. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, by the way. Like I said, this could be some sort of business partnership, a toxic energy in the workplace. This could be a family member or an old friend that you had a falling out with, but it feels like for some of you, there might be like an ending followed by a new beginning here. Like you have to walk away from this deceptive energy in order to get that new start that you want. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. In terms of career and finances, some of you have been trying to seriously consider like investments, okay? That might be literal for some of you, like where you are investing your money, but also in terms of career, like where are you investing your time and your energy and your attention? You know what I mean? Like, is the hard work that you're doing paying off? And we do have a progression here, like I said, from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like people are starting to recognize you for your talents and appreciate the hard work that you've been dealing with, even if it feels like it's been moving slowly, because we do have a lot of earth energy in this reading, 8, 7, Ace, 9 of Pentacles, but you're taking things like one step at a time as you slowly build this foundation for yourself. In terms of personal relationships, if this is a past person, Aries, you're going to have to be patient with each other, and I'm getting that double message with the Temperance card and the Seven of Pentacles here. Somebody might have been waiting for you to communicate to them, or vice versa. Take the energy how it resonates. Somebody here might have been like biding their time and waiting for the right time to reach out and break the silence or make the move and apologize. So if you've been waiting for communication from this person for a while, I feel like you are going to hear from them. But you can't just sweep the past under the rug if you do want to make it work with this person, or if you do want to reconcile, especially with this Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like if you want that new start together, you're going to have to work on a lot of things that went wrong in this connection in the first place. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Queen of Pentacles, male, female, take it how it resonates. For some of you, I'm hearing that this could be about a relationship with a mother or a mother figure. For those of you who have difficult, like a strange relationship with a parent in your life. So for some of you, that could be the relationship that you're working on. Or if you have been going to therapy with this Temperance card here and focusing on your own healing, you know that you have mommy issues. Or again, for some of you, that could be this other person. That might be why they come across as very emotionally immature and with this Page of Swords here, because somebody here might have parental issues. But it feels like in terms of career and finances, you could be dealing with an earth sign, by the way, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be your own energy if you are on the cusp with Aries and Taurus. But it feels like you're very focused on this pentacle right now, in whatever way that works for you. Your own healing. I'm hearing some of you, your home, like creating a cozy environment where you feel safe and comfortable, right? Providing for yourself financially or your family, if that message resonates with you, working on something that you are slowly building for yourself so you can kind of create that sense of financial and spiritual independence. In your immediate future, you have the new start that you want, Aries. You have this Ace of Pentacles, and it comes after a difficult ending with that Ten of Wands here. So we have the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. Some of you have been manifesting this person back to you, even if you didn't realize that you were, just by focusing on yourself and your healing, staying in that positive vibe. That's what's attracting this positive energy back to you. You're getting everything that you returned. You're reaping the rewards of all the hard work that you've been doing. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been manifesting this new opportunity, if that message resonates with you. And even with this soulmate card here, this might be something that you are very passionate about. Like, it's not just a job. For some of you, I'm hearing like you're finding your path. Like, this is something that you were always meant to do, and it's something that you genuinely enjoy. Like, it's not just about the money. You have the Eight of Cups here, and again, with this Ten of Wands, I feel like some of you are thinking of ending a contract, Aries, and moving on to explore and advance your options, because you feel like for whatever reason, your efforts and your talent are being wasted in your current position, and you're looking to expand your horizons and dump some of this weight on your shoulders, because it kind of feels like you're starting to do the introspection and you feel like you have a deeper purpose here. Like, you're not being appreciated, your talents are being wasted. I'm hearing that you kind of feel like trapped in this box, right? And you need to start thinking outside of that box so that you can move forward. In terms of personal relationships, we do have a lot of pentacles on the table here. So I just got to say, for some of you, with that deceptive energy there with the Page of Swords, 8, 7, Queen, Ace, 9 of Pentacles. If you are somebody who is very successful in business or your career, somebody who is very wealthy, or even if you just make more money than this person, if this is an ex or some sort of romantic relationship, this person might be coming across as deceptive because they're only interested in you for the money. You have the Nine of Pentacles in your environmental factors. Again, enjoying that sense of financial independence, enjoying everything that you've worked so hard for. And again, if this is the other person, it feels like I'm hearing for some of you, this person just wants to be single right now, but I'm hearing that they want to live that Nine of Pentacles life. You know what I mean? Like, this person might be a little bit too focused on material wealth. This person might be materialistic. They might be a bit of a spendthrift. They might like I said, they like the money. Or even if you don't like have money, like, that's not the issue between the two of you. It's like this person wants to be spoiled, like they want to live that lifestyle, you know what I mean? And it makes them come across as like very immature. We have the Five of Wands here. Some of you could be dealing with some competition, especially in the workplace. If you're like competing for a new job opportunity, for example, and that could be where this deceptive energy is coming from. If you're dealing with a toxic energy in the workplace that's trying to compete for the same position or the same new opportunity, this person might be trying to sabotage you. In terms of personal relationships, for some of you, this might be a relationship that involves a lot of arguing, and that's why you're thinking of ending this relationship because it feels like this person is becoming a burden, especially if they are financially dependent on you, and it feels like you don't have the means to keep up with them or something like that. I'm hearing like codependency, even if this is not necessarily about like literal money. Like this person is with you, but then they run off and act like they're single. That's only going to make sense for some of you, but that's what I heard. This person might also be of like a different cultural or religious or racial background for some of you because the Five of Wands can also represent diversity, and sometimes that can be literal. It might also just be about like, again, a lot of competition here in this relationship, a lot of like constant arguing. You might have very different political opinions. For some of you, I'm also hearing that if this person does like to act like they're single, especially with that emotionally immature energy, with this Nine of Pentacles here, this person might be a little bit of a flirt, Aries, and that might be something that causes a lot of insecurity in this relationship because I feel like this person likes the attention, and there might actually be like competition for this person's affections. Like there might be some sort of rivalry here in terms of like romantic competition, especially if this person is a flirt. In your outcome, you have the Ten of Wands. So again, I am seeing the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one here with the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this message is about like both areas of your life, and you might have to let go of a toxic energy or toxic relationship that is no longer serving you because this person might be holding you back from achieving your true potential, especially if there's money or financial dependence involved here. And once you let this person go and cut them out of your life, you're going to see like a new job opportunity pop up for you. And that's going to be a sign that it was the right decision for you to drop this person's baggage. But I'm hearing like you are not responsible for taking care of this person, okay? Like you are not obligated to stay in a toxic relationship just because it has become familiar. So for some of you, this might be very difficult to let go of if there are kids involved, or potentially like if you do feel like this person is your soulmate, but it's like I'm almost hearing that you might have to give this person like an ultimatum, Aries, okay? Like if this person doesn't grow up and get their act together, like this is their last chance because I feel like this person just acts super immature, like they're not ready for a real adult relationship. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the King of Pentacles. Again, masculine, feminine, take it how it resonates. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles here now, Aries. So again, I feel like this is soulmate energy. Very strong bond here. And on some degree, you are on the same level. But again, it's like there's this emotional third party in the way. And I don't necessarily think that's a different person. I just think that there's emotional immaturity here coming from one of you. I'm not sure who, but it's like the two of you need to have a conversation to clear the air here, especially if there's been conflict, so that the two of you can get on the same page and really start planning a future together and thinking about where you want this to go. Because again, I feel like somebody just needs to get their act together and stop acting like a child. In terms of career and finances as well, this could just be you coming into alignment, like really focusing on your abundance, on your attainment, on your prosperity, and manifesting the success that you've always wanted. But every time that that happens for somebody, we all know that it brings in haters, right? Like there's always going to be people who are seeing you doing good, and then they're going to get pissed off about it because they don't have everything that you do. So if that's the situation that you're dealing with, like just petty jealous energy, then ignore it and keep doing you. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Four of Pentacles. In terms of this soulmate energy, I feel like somebody here might be hanging back emotionally, like really holding themselves back from opening up and being vulnerable. That might be that emotionally immature energy coming into play here, where somebody might have a fear of vulnerability, a fear of expressing themselves emotionally. That could be past energies. For some of you, it might just be like the history between the two of you, especially if this is a past person, especially like if this person has been like not very good at expressing themselves in the past. Like this person might have control issues for some of you, and that's how they feel like they stay in control. They're a poor communicator. They're like, I'm not, this person's love language is like definitely not words of affirmation, you know what I mean? Like this person is bad at telling people how they feel. If you're dealing with somebody who is very successful or wealthy, I'm hearing the opposite. Like their love language might be like through gifts or acts of service. Like this person might spoil you and just like showing you and providing you with that sense of stability is how they is that might be their love language. But for some of you it feels like it's not enough, Aries, and this person really needs to work on opening up more and being more vulnerable with you and expressing themselves emotionally. Clarifying the 10 of Wands is the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. These are two very conflicting energies here, okay? Because the 10 of Wands is about like wanting to quit, basically, because you have too much weight on your shoulders. But then, in opposite to that, the Chariot is about like inner drive, willpower. It almost feels like, in terms of finances and career, Aries, your thought process right now is like, I've come this far, I have to keep going. You know what I mean? Like you're pushing forward, you're pushing through the difficult times because it's like now that you've built everything, now that you've like built your creative baby, it's like you have to see it through. So you're going to push past the drudgery and the hard times because this is something that you feel like responsible for, like you feel obligated for this. Like this is what you wanted and it's hard work, but you're pushing through that and you're continuing the journey. In terms of this soulmate energy here, again, it feels like this connection is starting to become a bit of a burden, but the two of you really need to decide if you're going to get your act together and if the two of you can make like serious plans for the future or and move forward together or just move forward on your own. Is there a chance for victory here? Okay, Aries, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear for April 2023. You can comment down below or like this video to let me know if this message resonates. That engagement helps me a lot. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel and make sure you click that bell so that you can be notified every time I post. If you never want to miss a reading from me, you can follow me on all my social medias. That helps me a lot. I post a lot of stuff on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Links will be in the description box down below if you're interested, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Aries.